Hi Year 3 and Year 4. Today's date is Thursday the 30th of April and this is our fourth learning journey lesson. Remember, our question is, how does a plant's environment affect its growth? Now, our can I question for today is, can I identify ways I can improve my own well-being? So, we're going to think about our gateway for this learning journey, and our gateway for this learning journey is flourishing. We're going to have a think about what it means to flourish. Let's have a look at what it says underneath. Flourishing. Seek a purpose for life. So that's like giving yourself a goal or several goals and trying to work towards it. So having a purpose for your life. Taking responsibility for my own well-being. We've talked about this in class before. So well-being means making sure you look after yourself, not just physically, but also mentally, so on the inside. So thinking about looking after your emotions. And also supporting others with theirs. So not just looking after yourself, but making sure you are thinking about other people and how you can make them feel a bit better. So, in our learning journey, we're looking at what plants need to grow and flourish. We're also going to think about how we can flourish as people. Below you can see in the video some plants flourishing from seeds, they're growing roots and stems. We're going to be looking at what conditions plants need to flourish. So what conditions plants need to grow and develop. It's amazing, really. From tiny, tiny things, plants can grow and develop into amazing tall trees even. It's important that plants have the things that they need to develop and flourish. And just like plants, us as living things, we need the right conditions to grow, flourish and thrive. So we're going to think a little bit about that today. Flourishing means that you're developing as a person and improving yourself, not just growing on the outside like plants, but also for humans growing your mind on the inside and feeling good. This could be because you're working hard to master a new skill or achieving a goal that you set yourself. In order to flourish, like I said, just like plants, we need to look after ourselves and our well-being. We need to have the right conditions, just like plants, to grow and flourish. We're going to think about that a little bit more. So, our metacognition for this learning journey is creativity. And I thought that we could have a go at recording our ideas in a creative way. So your task for today, you're going to need a pencil and a piece of paper and a pen. And I would like you to think about different ways you can look after yourself and improve your well-being, particularly during this time where we're at home. We're spending lots more time with our families, which is amazing. But we have to think a little bit more about how we can make sure that we're improving our own well-being and also helping the rest of our families too. Okay, so here's your task for today. You'll need a pencil and a piece of paper. You could write today's date on the top and our can I question. I would like you to draw a picture of a flowering plant or a tree and include the roots, so the bit below, beneath the soil here, the bit where the plant gets its nutrients from. Okay, that's the roots and they take up nutrients, all the good things from the soil, the stem, the leaves and perhaps the flowering part of your plant, or if you're drawing a tree. And what I would like you to do is draw that nice and big in the middle of your page, because you're going to think about some ways that you can look after yourself and improve your well-being. And I'd like you to write those along the parts of your plant, so along the roots, the stem, the leaves and the flowers. So for example, down in the root section of your diagram, I would like you to think about those really basic fundamental things that you need to do to keep yourself, your body and your mind healthy. So those things that you need to do every day to keep yourself healthy. For example, I've put I am staying active by going for a daily walk, and I'm spending time with my family and talking to them about how I'm feeling. It's lovely to spend lots more time with our families whilst we're at home, and it's really important that we tell them how we're feeling, but also listen to how they're feeling as well. Now, I can't fit it on my diagram here and write it clearly, but I would like you to write it down, part of your root system. Okay? Then, up the stem part, I might put, I'm making sure that I'm spending lots of time reading books and having some quiet time. So that's really important to keep myself in the right mindset, to keep myself going, that I have some quiet time here whilst we're spending all this time at home. On the leaves and the flowers are extra things that I might do to really make sure that I'm looking after my well-being. So when I feel a bit sad, I like to play and spend time with my dog. That really cheers me up. I enjoy baking treats and sharing some tasty treats with my family. I like doing some baking. For you, that might be doing some colouring or some junk modelling at home, or painting, or playing with maybe sisters or brothers. I enjoy looking out my window when I can't get outside and looking and seeing if I can spot some wildlife around me. And also, I like to try and keep in touch with my sister, who's not very close at the moment. She's in London, so I have to either phone her or I use FaceTime, but I really look forward to doing that. So in the top part of your flower, the things that really help you to flourish as a person, so it could be your hobbies and things you really, really enjoy doing. I know we can't do all of the things that we enjoy at the moment, but we can do some of them, and it's important that we make time to do some of them. Okay, I can't wait to see your flowers with all of your ideas about how you can look after your well-being or your trees. So take a picture of those once you've finished and send them to me so that we can see all the amazing work you've been doing. All right, good job Year 3 and Year 4.